When electric cars first came on the scene, it was Tesla who were the sole dominators of the industry, and for good reason. Aside from the latest technologies that came with the electric cars, one of Tesla's most tempting selling points didn't have anything to do with the vehicles themselves. It was the brand's offer of unlimited free access to Tesla superchargers that was the icing on top of the cake for many Tesla owners. People who bought Tesla cars before April 2017 received the benefit of unlimited free charging for the cars at Tesla's nationwide supercharging docks. But now, Tesla has decided to take their sweet supercharging deal off the table completely, and the electric car brand is offering a new deal in its place. Tesla is currently offering $5,000 for people to trade in old Model S and X's that came with the free supercharging deal. But why is Tesla backing out of its unlimited free supercharging deal now? Well, let's start at the beginning. Way back in 2012, when Tesla first released its Model S, electric cars were still a new technology and there were a lot of questions as to how they could be charged. Tesla needed to come up with a way to incentivize people to buy their first electric cars. The first substantial incentive was that Chief Executive Officer Elon Musk would use his own money to guarantee to every Model S owner that their vehicle would still hold at least 50% of its value after 3 years. His second incentive was a solution to the problem of charging. Along with its release of the Model S, Tesla launched the Supercharger network. Musk offered free and unlimited lifetime supercharger access to people who bought the Model S, and later, the Model X. The electric car company started with 6 supercharger stations located throughout the state of California that allow the Model S to travel long distances with impressive, ultra-fast charging. Due to the technology at the heart of the supercharger being developed internally, and the electricity used to power the supercharger resulting in almost zero marginal energy cost, Tesla was able to provide Model S owners free long-distance travel indefinitely. At the time, the supercharger was more powerful than any other charging technology, as it provided almost a whopping 100 kilowatts of power. In other words, it could replenish 3 whole hours of driving at 60 miles per hour in about 30 minutes. According to Elon, Tesla's supercharger network is a game changer for electric vehicles, providing long-distance travel that has a level of convenience equivalent to gasoline cars for all practical purposes. He added by saying, "We are giving Model S the ability to drive almost anywhere for free on pure sunlight." Aside from actually owning a Tesla, the perks of being able to charge it for free for life were certainly appealing. The Tesla superchargers appeared to be worth the hype as the charging docks were placed all over the United States as well as Europe, and they charged the electric cars at far greater speeds compared to charging them at home. For instance, a Tesla supercharger can restore the battery from 0% to 80% in just half an hour. All for the price of about 26 cents per kilowatt. But Tesla owners who had the unlimited supercharging benefit enjoyed the same service without spending so much as a penny. As the sales figures of Teslas continued to rise, so did the amount of supercharging stations. There are over 40,000 global superchargers placed along popular travel routes and located near amenities such as restaurants, restrooms, and Wi-Fi hotspots. Customers who purchased a Tesla prior to April 2017 had the luxury of charging it for free at any Tesla supercharging station across the country. However, after this date, Tesla cars no longer came with the benefit, with the exception of a short time in 2018 when the company were looking for a boost in sales. Currently, Tesla is trying to entice its consumers into buying its more expensive vehicles, namely the Model S sedan and the Model X SUV. Most likely because neither of these new models are selling nearly as well as their more affordable counterparts, the Model Y and the Model 3. Tesla released the Model 3 in 2017 and the Model Y in 2020. Both these models were quick to sell due to their affordable price tags. When compared, the Model S registrations barely sold over 25,000 units between January and November of 2022, while the Model Y surpassed the 200,000 unit mark during that same period. With electric cars entering the mainstream, the Tesla Model Y became the best-selling vehicle in the world by revenue and reached annual deliveries of over 750,000 units. With the Model Y and Model 3 selling fast, Tesla's new Model X and new Model S electric cars are starting to collect dust. So, in a strategy to sell the newer models, Tesla wants owners of the older Model X and S, who acquired the unlimited supercharging deal, to trade them in for a newer model. For giving up their forever free charging perk, Tesla owners would be getting $5,000 in return. But does that really sound like a legitimate apples-to-apples trade? Current owners were sent an email from Tesla which stated the following. As an early Model S or X owner, You are eligible to exchange your unlimited free supercharging miles for an additional $5,000 on your vehicle's trade-in value when you purchase a new Model S or X. It's easy to see that Tesla has come up with quite an interesting new offer for owners of the older Model S and Model X. But it seems that they might be struggling to help these motorists see what it is exactly that makes Tesla's offer a deal worth taking. It wouldn't be unfair to assume that part of the reason could be that the newer models are much more expensive than their predecessors. This makes the $5,000 exchange not look quite as enticing. The pre-2018 Model S cars sold at $70,000, whilst the latest version starts at $95,000. Meanwhile, when the Model X was introduced in 2013 and began selling in 2014, it sold for a starting price of $67,400 and $92,400 with the extended battery package. But the more recent line? Well, that has a starting price of $109,990. With a huge difference of about $25,000 for the Model S and $42,590 for the Model X, taking $5,000 off the total price just wasn't enough incentive to convince the older model owners to upgrade. Interestingly, the trade-in offer is also available to the Tesla owners of Canada, who receive 7,000 Canadian dollars. Tesla's interesting offer has stirred up different responses. On one hand, some Tesla Model X and S owners feel that $5,000 off the price, whilst also being able to retain their free supercharging deal, would likely help to motivate them in trading in their older vehicles. It's also been reported that Tesla is notorious for not giving the best prices on trade-ins. This only adds to the list of reasons that could be contributing to the $5,000 on top of the trade-in value not seeming like such a great deal. On the other hand, some electric car experts feel that since it is hard to value depending on how the Tesla has been used, $5,000 is a good offer to give up on free supercharging for most people. For some time now, Tesla has operated a trade-in program that allows eligible drivers to exchange their car for a used or new vehicle. And even though the car company is one of the most sought after, it keeps exploring new ways to attract more customers. The current trade-in offer might not seem all that appealing to owners. But this offer seems very generous on Tesla's part and may convince some owners to make the decision to update their vehicles. Consider the fact that every eligible trade-in vehicle is 7 to 11 years old, and that $5,000 is equivalent to over 40,000 miles in supercharger usage. So why exactly did Tesla remove the free supercharging program from its list of incentives? Well, the main reason they decided to opt out was that just like almost every other business in the world, Tesla took some hits during the COVID-19 pandemic. As the world's economy struggled, Tesla began to experience drops and reductions in sales and production. This forced the electric car company to reduce the starting price of several of their models and eliminate the unlimited supercharging perk altogether. Even after Tesla put an end to the free supercharging perk for new or resold models, they still spent over $23 million on supercharging for all the owners who already had the perk before the company restructured the program. So if you were thinking that Tesla stopped the offer because the cost of paying for people's charging was too much, then you're right. The company has actually spent even more on the supercharging perk than it's generated from the additional sales that come from offering it. There's no doubt that the unlimited supercharging perk was one of the main attractions for customers to buy the Model S and Model X in the first place. But Tesla's CEO Elon Musk said that the incentive just straight up wasn't sustainable. He even admitted that the company should have ended the offer a lot earlier than it did. Aside from the fact that the newer model is far more expensive, and the free supercharging perk has been eliminated, Tesla has a no-hassle offer policy. This means owners are left without room to ask for a better deal or even negotiate. But for the owners who do choose to take Tesla's deal and switch cars, they need to know that they will only be entitled to the extra credit if they purchase a new Model S or X. That means those who are looking to buy a new Model 3 or Model Y are not eligible for the deal. Tesla's $5,000 giveaway is certainly an interesting offer, at least from their side, but old Model S and X owners might still need a little more convincing before they make the switch. We're curious to see if Tesla's offer will be successful at getting owners of older Model S and Model X vehicles to upgrade. What is your take on this deal? Is $5,000 enough to forego free unlimited supercharging? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. For more videos like this, be sure to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching.